Welcome to Gym Bros, where we travel around different gyms, speaking to coaches, trainers about their journey into health and fitness, and adding a bit of roasting along the way. Stay tuned, follow us on socials, and subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast.
Gym Bros Roast and Review.
Ryan Carr-Ketu, Matt Kamau.
With today's guest, he's a New Zealand Army veteran, the former underground coal miner, and now the proud owner of Fitstop Coomera. Please welcome
Quinton Q. Chapman.
Gym Bros Roast and Review.
Starts now.
Episode 3, we're here at Fitstop Coomera, and we're joined by the owner, Quinton Chapman, to talk about his upbringing and time in the military, and his transition back into civilian life, and how he eventually came to own his own gym. Quinton's going to run us through what we're doing today.
Righto guys, welcome to Fitstop Coomera. My name is Q. I'll be taking the boys from Gym Bros through a workout perform session. Today we got 6, 13, 6, so 6 minutes on the outsides, 13 minutes in the middle, working on our hand cleans. We're going to start off with 9 minutes. Let's see how good they are at chin-ups. For 9 minutes, 1 RM, adding a little bit of weight, and then we're going into station 1 and 3, 6 minutes on each one, and then 13 minutes in the middle, hand cleans. Let's see how they go.
Oh my God.
Bro, we need to do more cardio.
Yeah.
Roasting the guests, but it's backfiring. We're just
Roasting insides.
Yeah. You do like a couple of these a week.
3 sessions a week.
How long does the session go for?
45 minutes.
Fuck, all that shit.
But it's only 36 minutes of work because you got the warm up, the cool down.
And we've done what, 6?
Yeah,
6 minutes?
yeah, roughly. The full class, you're pretty much in and out by 45, 50 minutes.
We're at the gym hour and a half a day.
Yeah.
You get 3 of these in.
By the time you warm up the thumbs,
We'll do the last one, then we'll sit down and do the proper chat.
Yeah.
Alright, so here with you, we're here with the brother Q today. Fortunate, I met Q, 25 plus years ago. We were in the army at some times. He joined up just before me. So I know a bit of his backstory, but it'd be good for our listeners to be able to hear a bit about your journey from upbringing to the military to civilian life to now here owning this gym and all the struggles in between. So yeah, bro, kick off. Where did you grow up?
I was born in Auckland, 1979.
Eesh.
Back in the 70s, just in the 70s. Born in Auckland. My parents are half Fijian, both of them are half Fijian. Grew up in Mount Roskill Grammar. Then when my mum was sick, we moved to Tauranga, and we spent a couple of years over there. And then she was pretty much in hospital since I was born. When she died, we were still in Tauranga, and then we moved back. My dad, he pretty much turned into an alcoholic because that's just the way he dealt with my mum's death. I was 9 at the time, and then we moved back to Auckland because my dad needed more help with bringing up the kids, my brother and I. After school, pretty much had no direction. Was working a couple of jobs, delivering Coca-Cola. And then I got home one day and my dad's like, "Oh, you got a meeting with the army." And I said, "Oh, what for?" I thought I was in trouble. But he said, "No, you got to join up, get a trade. And then once you're in, then you can, leave the army and do whatever you want with a trade behind you." But I went to the army and done the test. And they said, "Oh, you didn't pass as a tradesman or mechanic or whatever you want to trying to go for, but infantry. How about infantry?" I was like, "Oh, what's that?" But you carry on guns, play around with guns and grenades and all that. Oh, sweet, that sounds cool. And then never looked back.
It was the same as me. Like when I first joined, I wanted to be a diesel mechanic. So done all the tests, went to the testing, and they said, "Look, no spots left for a diesel mechanic, but hey, you can transition to infantryman, do a couple of years as training, and then transition later on through to a trade." That didn't happen. Similar story. I think they wrote a lot of us in.
Yeah, I
into
think
the infantry
at that
battle.
time too was a lot of things starting to happen. East Timor and that started kicking off, so that was their selling point to keep people joining up.
Yeah. And growing up, as long as I've known you, you've been the fittest dude I know by far. I think you got a reputation in the army of being one of the fittest. Was that something you had your whole life, growing up? You're always fit. running from police, or what was the? Why were you so fit and fast? Like growing up, was it just?
Don't know about running from police, but I was always been a natural sprinter. He was a All Black. His name was Doug Howlett, and I went to primary school with him. We were both the same speed at school, primary school, and then I obviously moved to Tauranga, and he carried on with athletics, and he became like the fastest schoolboy in Auckland or probably New Zealand. And I was just looking back, going, "Shucks! If I had stuck to athletics, I probably would have, gone a bit further in that area." But I didn't. And
Look at him now, though.
yeah,
He's not owning a gym in the Gold Coast. He's probably retired somewhere.
So you did your time in the army, you went to East Timor and stuff like that?
yeah, I did 4 or 5 deployments in East Timor. Like when we joined or finished basic training, pretty much 1st Battalion was already over there. 2nd First was the one that we were looking at joining in, because there's only 2 battalions in New Zealand.
Yeah.
1st Battalion was already in East Timor. 2nd First Battalion already had their guys ready manned to go, and then they needed one more for the rotation because they didn't want to send one battalion back. They give them some time. So they brought in another. It was TF, joined TF plus all basic trainers, the top people of the basic, and they wanted to make a reconnaissance platoon. Normally it takes, about 2 years to get into reconnaissance or support company, but because they didn't have anyone, they needed to make up a group, and they got the SAS to come in and train us. So it was good having the SAS train us, but at the same time it was like, fuck, who are these machines? Who are these animals?
Because I remember that, like I joined up one basic training after you guys, and like got to know the boys that we're all mates with now. And you went, like you're getting ready to deploy where we were still in the battalion. So in your core training, you were one of the very few that got to go to East Timor before all of the rest of the boys there.
Yeah.
And so you joined reconnaissance platoon. You explain what reconnaissance is all about.
Well, the reconnaissance pretty much go out there and they find the enemy. They go into enemy camps and they gather information as much as they can inside the enemy camps, and then they sneak back out. They only work in 5-man groups, so small man groups. If they ever got contacted, they'll bug out of there. They won't stay and fight because it's only a small group. So pretty much sneakies, which I was sort of used to before I joined. It came in handy. Reconnaissance platoon straight in there was like on it.
Out of core training, that's a good big achievement,
But
it takes a transition, a period. You're in the infantry battalion, learning your trade, and then you go off to support battalion, which is recon, borders, gunners, and SIGs. So. Yeah, you were able to do that pretty much in your first 6 months of being in the army, which is pretty good.
Especially when you're young and 19 years old, and you're like hanging around with these SAS guys that are, it even gives you a, respect for them, because a lot of them were like in their 40s and they were like fit as. How the hell is this?
Similar to sort of
us.
Yeah, to us and
Yeah. See how you just powered through those cows? Yeah.
No, fuck. So if you got them in, it'd be pretty similar outcome with the training, Same heavy breathing. Jesus.
Easy money.
Oi.
But bro, so when you finished the army and then you transitioned back into civilian life, if you like.
It's hard, It's hard.
Yeah.
Because
How'd you find that?
You go from,
Sponsor.
Oxy Shred, EFABs. Thank you.
Yeah.
But it's hard when you transition.
How many tours to Timor?
4 or 5 tours to East Timor and 1 to Afghanistan. I remember you guys, I think it was 2004 you guys moved over here.
Yep.
And at that time you were like, come over. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm ready to go. And then go to say I'm leaving, and they're like, oh, you want to go East Timor? So they dangle another carrot to try and keep me in, but it worked. Grateful for the tours that I've done and the memories
The
that you get.
experience, the friendships. I think our lives have all been we've all been on a different pathway. If it wasn't for the military, even I hadn't spent as long as you, but still it plays a big part of our journey and story, and still to this day, like a majority of our friends are from the army days, and all those things you learn, the discipline, the commitment, all that.
A close bond with the, because they've been through the same struggles. Even Afghanistan was like, man, eye-opener
Yeah.
to see how they live in the hills.
Obviously, in the army, like I said, you're probably the fittest dude I knew. There was a level of fitness that we had to meet. RFL required fitness level, and there was tiers. You got to the hundreds club multiple times. I never got there once. I don't know many other people that actually got there. Explain to us what the hundreds club was.
You had to do a 2.4K run under 8 minutes. And I can't remember how many sit-ups you had to do, and push-ups you had to do 50.
You know, 100 something sit-ups, something, or something crazy.
120 sit-ups and 50 push-ups straight after the run.
Call your RFL randomly and you'd have to pass it. You had to pass it at the drop of a hat. A lot of people didn't. Did you ever not get into the hundreds club after you passed basic and core training, or were you always in the hundreds club?
No, I only got like what I can remember, because a lot of the times we were overseas when I was in. But I think when you come back from overseas, like, because when you go to Timor and that, you just pump weights. You don't really worry about the cardio. So you come back like 10 kgs heavier. And that's probably a couple of times after that. Oh, and when you get back, you're heavier, plus then you go on leave because you've been on deployments, and then you're drinking, eating, and then you come back, you got to do RFL. So that was a couple of times there I didn't get in there. But it's one of those things, if we're thinking there and your mindset was always about making that 100 cup, you can do it. But a lot of times you were just like, relax. Relax. Been overseas for 6 months, just relax. Don't worry about that.
So you were, you finished the army, sound like you're pretty fit back then, and now you're a gym owner. How's that like? You bring much of the military sort of training that you've done into what you're doing now?
It was a big eye-opener, because I was always into fitness, like right from school. Dad had the weights in the garage.
Yeah.
And we used to get in trouble for like wagging school to go do weights. Like my rugby coach, he's still coaching in Mount Roskill Grammar till this day now. What's that, 30 years? 30 years of coaching, first 15. And he still texts me saying, remember that time you guys wagged school to go train in the garage? I was like, at least we were wagging to exercise, bro. So right from there, like, fitness, running. And then when I come over here, I joined Fitstop, I think it was 2016. It just kept coming up on my Facebook. But before that, I was running the Q-Fit boot camps for free. Like, wasn't asking for any money or nothing, just loved people coming together and training, and achieving something together. Then I joined Fitstop 2016 when I was in Oxenford.
Yeah.
In those no aircons, stole box gyms. And then I've been with Fitstop ever since.
Yeah.
It moved to Helensvale. I went to Rewired, done a little bit of CrossFit for a bit, and then I came and I was like, oh man, I love this. But I didn't realize at the time how much was involved. I just see the class and I love that, man. I can own a gym.
All the business side, you mean?
The business side, I thought you just take the class, switch off, that's it, lock the door, see you in the next class. But it's hard work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
No gym owner ever says it's easy. I remember when you guys first were looking at buying it, and you come to me and like you and Sal were saying about this opportunity come, and we were looking at like the cost, and obviously it was struggling at the time when you got it, and you were on long service leave from the mines, I think, at the time, and you were contemplating, okay, do you take the long service and come back to the mines, or do you take the long service, buy the gym and start getting this going? Being me, I just said, what's the worst that could happen? Buy the gym, okay, it costs you whatever it cost you at the time, which is, I remember, was pretty cheap. The worst happens, you can always transition back to the mines and go back working underground. Like, obviously, mine life, you got a 1 week on, 1 week off, you got food, you got, you get your week off with your family, no stress. When there's no weeks off,
There's no days off.
There's no days off. You're 7 days a week. You're morning and night.
Yeah.
Was there a period that you were thinking, shit, I made the wrong decision?
I think we've got to take a step back, because just, I was in the mines for 10 years. And then this is where I'm like grateful for your advice. We're like never done business before, and you're already in business, and you're like you just said, what's the worst that can happen? At least you gave it a go, work it out. If it doesn't work out, sell it. But you gave us the advice to give it a crack. And at the time, this was, it had 77 members, and it was not looking good. Even a lot of people said, don't take that. It's not good. You know,
Where are you at now?
grateful. We're 205.
Have we?
205 active paying members. It's like a big milestone because 2 weeks ago I was like, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
2 weeks we're probably 180.
You picked it up.
180 in 2 weeks. We got 20 members to take us over to that goal that we've been trying to achieve for 3 years.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And big kudos to Sal.
Yeah.
Without her, I'll probably be still in the 77. You know?
So that's a huge achievement. You've got 200 members. You've been in this location the whole time. Like, where it's come from when you bought it to where it is now, that's just a testament to how, like, I see it. I see how hard you guys work and you push it and you build the community. I think more so than the results, it's the community. People come in, even when we got here today, all the mothers were here, their kids are all in the playground. And, you know, everyone's got a big work, they got a sweat on, you know, like it's just the community. You see all the social media, if you're not following, like just the community you guys have built, and I think just off the back of that, people are drawn to it, and that's why you've been able to, you know, get the numbers we are. It's always going to be a challenge. You're probably going to get through Christmas and New Year's and they're going to go down, but you've been there before, you know what you need to do. That's just, I think it's just a real testament to you and Sal and the hard work. You know, I knew when you guys brought, like, if anyone was going to make it work, it would have been you two. Like, you know, you got her in the background, and then you got your passion to, like, people see, like, you're training people for free. We used to come and do those sessions. You never asked for anything. It was just it was your passion. So when you asked me about that, I was like, oh yeah, that's your passion. Keeping healthy has been, I've known you for as long as I've known you, it's been a, you know, priority in your life, and then helping people become fit and healthy, obviously another driving factor. And then just with Sal, knowing Sal and how she is, I just knew that, there was no way it was going to fail. So, and so it's awesome. So what's next for the business? You know, what's, are you looking at moving to a bigger facility? What's the plans for Fitstop Coomera?
Can't say that, I might get slapped. Let's go bigger. Let's just get the members up first, eh? Well, you know, our vision was 200 members back 3 years ago, and we've finally got there last week. It's a big achievement.
Man.
Get a bit emotional thinking about it, but
Yeah.
250 is our next goal. Getting the right team, like, it's hard finding, you know, people that are invested in what you're trying to do, because you're the only one that's going to treat it like, you know, the best, because it's yours. But to bring in people, someone else outside of the business, and that's going to treat it like their own, it's hard to find. So that's our next.
You're not isolated. Like I think every industry, every business owner I speak to says this exact same thing. Oh, yeah, I experience, you've experienced it. Like, they're not, you know, biggest thing I learned is that if they can perform at 80% of us and freeze our time up to do other things within the business, it's a trade-off I'm happy to give. You know, I know that no one's ever going to give in as much as me or any other business owner, but you know, you got to look at it from a sense of, okay, if they can do 80, 70%, but it gives you extra 40% of your time to work on it, and you're not so heavily involved with every session, it gives you more time to focus on growing the business, getting the right trainers, looking at whatever that is that you want to grow within the business. So, that's I get it. I've been there.
Building the team.
Building the team. That's right.
Building the team.
Working on it, not in it. You don't want to be in it every day, running every session. You don't want to wake up at 4 a.m. every morning, take every 4 a.m. session, or take the 9 o'clock or whatever the latest session is. You know.
So eventually, get this under management.
Yeah.
That's our next step. 250 under management, and we can focus on the bigger goals after that.
But you can sort of see, though, like, you can eventually get there, you know, like, business is sort of like last man standing many times, you know, a lot of people just give up.
Yeah.
You know, it might take longer than expected, but you just keep
What
going.
took us 3 years? 3 years to get this.
Yeah.
This.
Some people will be, didn't get it this year.
Honestly,
2 years, and you're right there, and you know, people give up, but if they just carry on for a bit longer, you can, you know.
Especially in this area, there's, I think, over 13 gyms in this area.
Another one opening up. I think Cartel's opening one in Quinton. So
Fitness or gyms is hard.
Yeah, it
There's
is.
so many and competing against, to stay consistent. That's all it is. Stay consistent.
Your community outshines every other gym, I feel. Like, you know, that's you can see that in the social media.
Being invested in, the members can see, you know, whether you care or not.
Who cares? I've been to other gyms similar to this, and the owners are involved. They don't care. They're just looking at the numbers in the bank account.
That's it, yeah.
They're not invested there. They'll go around and it's end. But you can tell when there's an owner that's actually invested in the members progressing in their life. And you're like that. Like you're you're in there, like today, you didn't have to take the session. You jump in and do it, as well as taking them. I'm sure you did it with most of your classes. So, yeah, that's it's good to see, bro. It's mad.
Just evolving as well, being up with the time, keeping people interested.
Yeah.
You know, like High Rocks is a big thing. So,
Yeah.
You know,
Explain High Rocks. I don't know much. Yeah.
High Rocks is a hybrid workout. Started in Europe, and then now it's become big over here. A lot of the runners do well in it. They do really well because most of it is running, and a lot of the movements is most people can do those movements. It's not a technical.
Lots of running,
sort of stuff.
Lots of running. Yeah.
8Ks are running, 1K run, and there's 8 of those, and then 8 stations.
Pass.
I reckon that should be your next Gym Bros challenge. What do you reckon?
Do High Rocks? Yeah. A couple of years. It'll be like a 3-year goal, bro. 3-year goal.
You can do a relay. Team of 4. You only have to do 2 stations.
Hang on, but
Yeah.
hey,
Even with 4. Beep, beep.
Yeah.
but it's to sell your partner, your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you guys meet?
I was still in the army back then. She was from Christchurch, and that's where we were in Christchurch. I knew one of the boys. He took me to a house party, and it was at her house.
Yeah.
He was actually going there to hook up with her.
Oh, that guy.
hey, what's that thing you
Nah.
did?
But hey, I was
Reconnaissance. You did a reconnaissance.
I was just in the
I've got a story
background,
about
bro.
that. Hold on, wait for my story.
I was just in the background, bro. I was just going along for the ride.
Minding your own business, eh?
Yeah. But met her at the house party, and then I just kept seeing her in town and that every week.
So, like, I heard she was a bit of a hard nut to crack at the start. Is that, can you add any context to that? Like,
I think that's what attracted me to her. Like,
she was going hard to get, eh?
yeah, a bit of a, I don't know, the Cook Island,
Mystery woman.
Cook Island vibes.
Yeah.
She's a tough, strong-minded person.
Yeah,
so,
I know that.
yes, but she's awesome.
How long ago was that now? How many years ago did you meet? When was that?
It's probably gave me a slap if I forget this. Or 2006.
2006.
2006.
When did you get married?
2012.
Oh, okay.
I was still in the army and still doing deployments. So
Yeah.
I think when we first got together, I went away on deployment, and then put it on hold while I was away, and then come back. Oh, it's still here.
Yeah. So tell me if this. I heard something about. There's a story once that like when you first met, I think that you took some washing to her house or something. Is this true?
Dude, killed 2 birds in 1 stone, eh?
Oh, so it is true.
Oh, you want me to come around? I'll bring my washing.
Is she still doing your washing to the day? Huh?
Yeah, I got the old big guy. Hell no. I was like, just 1 load.
2006.
One load.
Geez, that's 20 years, coming up 20 years. We can cut this next one out if you don't like it. We'll talk about it. So I had to do a bit of digging. Obviously, since moving here, you had a squeaky clean persona. Obviously, I know some stuff prior, but had to do a bit of digging. So like,
How big did you dig? Did you have an easel or shovel?
the easel.
Yeah, the easel, just scraping the surface then.
You're an early adopter. You adopted things early. If they're always thinking ahead, and there's these little pools that people take to help their advance their performance.
Yeah.
Again,
Extreme.
Yeah, okay. So tell us.
Let me have a little drink of this. I think I know where you're going with this.
So this is 2006. Before technology had really branched out and it was common knowledge. Tell me a bit about the story, how this come about. There's a little blue pool involved and...
What? Pool or pill?
Something happened and you didn't actually get to put the pool to use.
Yeah. Well, it got used.
On yourself.
Are we telling the full story or what? Do the viewers want to laugh? Do you want to laugh?
It's a roast.
It's a race. Okay, I'll put myself on the line. Was not the same night of the washing anyway.
This is a different idea.
Don't do this at home, kids.
Make sure you got it in use.
So I came back from one of the deployments. Are we doing this?
Yeah, we do this.
Are we doing this?
All the way in, Brian.
We're balls deep now. It's literally. Oh, we're balls deep. Were you?
I was scratching the surface. No, I went on deployment, came back from deployment, and I was spending time in Australia for like 2 weeks. And then one of the boys, Manu, is like, "Oh, my cousin's in Sydney. Why don't you get my cousin to pick you up?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, sweet, I got nothing going on." I thought he was just going to pick me up, take me out for lunch, and then bring me back to the airport for my flight. But he's like, picked me up, took me out, and he's like, "Oh, cancel your flight, stay here for another week." I was like, "Oh, another week? Yeah, we'll pay for everything."
This is Manu Tofa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to
Tongan boys in Sydney. Yeah, it took me around for a week, showed me a few things that I've never seen before.
Experienced some things you never experienced?
Experienced some things I never experienced before. Asian hot baths and stuff like that. And then, yeah, he supplied me with some pills, enhancement pills. Yeah, so I took them back to New Zealand, and this first hooked up with Sal. She said, "Oh, after the clubbing," she goes, "Oh, go back to my place." I was like, "Oh shit, I'm in here." I'm in here. Lucky I got these in my wallet.
Hey, what I prepared earlier?
What do they call it now? Pilot?
Oh, I don't know.
Come on, you know. I think they call it pilot now, isn't it? Right. Everywhere, it's everywhere. Yeah, so I had these, and the first time Sharks took these back to New Zealand, I used these. Got back to her house, popped them on the way there, and then went to sleep and tried a few things and got denied because I had a full mask. The mask was flying and nothing happening. So I was lying like that.
You tried to throw the leg over, bro. You got the old.
Oh, hell no.
She's a special woman, itself.
Yeah, gotta love them, eh?
So what did you have to do, bro?
Eh?
Grab a detail, please.
Hey.
You've had a cold shower.
You know, tilt, cock, tilt, look.
20k run? You have to run it off. 22 run.
Off, don't look.
Tilt, cock, tilt, look.
It's gun drills.
Yeah. You need to go to cock the weapon, make sure the round's in the chamber.
Yeah, true that.
So older you got a bit better good.
Yeah, that's like 2006, bro. I didn't even know what they were back then. Jeez. No, it was.
Well, neither did I.
Hats off to you, bro. Early adopter. The reconnaissance you had come out of you. You found a way to.
I learned something in Aussie.
Right, so you're obviously a little bit older than us. You're in, I dare say, better shape by a little bit.
Just a little
What's the diet and things looking like?
Oh, I pretty much eat the same thing every week. Like, I'm not one of those people that have to change it up to, get bored of something. I make my own meals every week, and it's the same. Mince for lunch, chicken for dinner.
Yeah.
Used to go up and down with everything, but I find that if I stick to the same thing, it works for me.
Yeah.
You're obviously going to have your treats and all that, but a big thing is sugar.
Yeah.
I don't have a sweet tooth, so sugar is like pretty much keeps me lean the whole time without sugar.
That's the key, no sugar.
You cut out sugar, you'll see good big results.
Obviously,
Sugar free.
son Eli, obviously, big part of your guys' life. I see a lot of you in him.
Characteristics. His character.
Yeah, characteristics. How old's Eli? And tell us how it was becoming a father, and that journey.
Eli's 12 now, going on 13. It was like, I was brought up with big families. Uncles had 6 kids, pretty much all had 6 kids each. So I was always brought up around big families. So when I was growing up thinking about having kids, I was like, I'm going to have a big family.
Yeah.
Then I had one. I was wanting another one, and Sal's like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. It was, a bit too much. So another one would have been good, but I'm grateful for what I've got.
Yeah, nice.
When you look back now and think, you feel sorry for them. He's been the only child because they're just playing by themselves. You have to invest your time and trying to run business, gym, and now it's like, here, have the iPad or have the phone is pretty sad.
Yeah.
But, you know, looking back, it's awesome, you know, you try and bring in your way of bringing in what you learned in the past so that they don't follow in the same footsteps. But
And you're trying to protect them from what, like we've all got a bit of a story, you know, whether it's parents, obviously I know a bit about yours, and, you know, we've all got challenges, I think, growing up, whether that's money, parents, grandparents, I think New Zealand it's quite common. I think you find it hard to find a family or kids growing up that have what they call a normal upbringing. So, and I see that like with you, obviously your mum passed away early, and obviously your dad is not around a lot, similar story to mine. So you're trying to do what you can as a father and, you know, protect them from what you went through.
Yeah.
And I see that with you and Eli. Obviously he's got two awesome parents, and it's probably good to know he's getting. Like I've got 3 kids at home, and they're all wanting attention at different times. Where Eli's got, you know, 2 parents and giving them all the attention. You know, so yeah, it can be a blessing and a curse at the same time. But they all find their feet. And they all
just trying to find a good balance.
Yeah, that's it.
When you're busy, you don't want to give them too much screen time. Spend time with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes you get busy and you're like, it's easier just to give them that. But
yeah.
Find a good balance.
There's no right or wrong way, you know. You got kids that are just glued to them. You got kids that have a mix. Like it's whatever the parents. It's up to the parents at the end of the day. There's no right or wrong way. We don't know. Yeah, we're figuring that out too. You know, what's to say that their kid that has the screen time is not going to become an app designer and a guru with the computers, and then the next minute, my kids get restricted time on the tablets, but then they can't use it as good as a kid. Who knows what's around the corner. Get to the year, they might be all they. Who knows, bro? There's no right or wrong way. I feel it's just whatever you as parents are comfortable and
they're a good person.
Everyone's happy. That's right.
Respect others.
They have things they're into. Like with Eli, he loves his soccer. Like you can see that he's got his passion, which is his soccer. Sports, his drumming. That's all you want. His kids to have a passion, something they love doing that you don't have to force them to do. That they want to wake up and go, I want to go and do this. And finding what that is, and then giving them that
also too, like he's got ADHD, and ADHD is common now in kids.
Yeah.
Like I had it when I was young, because looking back, I'm like, shucks, I was like that, you know. I was like
Stories about that, hold on.
Yeah, you put that away. You've had your roast. No, but yeah, like even growing up, even my uncles and they were like, want to sleep over? No. Yeah. You know, too much.
Yes.
I was too much.
Yeah.
And I can see that in Eli, but now they got the medications to calm them down.
Yeah.
But then you're like, try and not give them too much, so that they're zombie.
Balance,
Sometimes you feel sorry because, but along the way you'll learn the dosage.
But they have that focus, that gives them, when they find something that they're passionate about, like with Eli, soccer, drumming, they can focus on it. They can have that hyper focus that they can actually make something good of it.
Drumming is awesome. Read drumming music just like that.
That's what I mean. Again, I know a lot of, I don't know personally, but you hear about a lot of kids that have ADHD or a condition, and they use it to their benefit.
Yeah. It's just finding a good balance. And it's hard though, because in the mornings, you know, when they're not on medication, it's like Whoa.
So,
double dose.
So, no problem off the web.
Yeah, just managing that as well is hard.
No, we all learning, bro. We all learning, man. No one's got the secret sauce. What about you, bro? How's your parenting
style?
Yours, obviously now you got a.
It's a bit different. Like, I don't know, just try and be present, more present. When you have them, you got to be a bit more present. Finding I was on my phone a lot before, but just spending time, you know.
It's hard when you're a business and you're fully focused, and you feel like it's like you need to answer questions or answer emails straight away.
So
where you just need to. No one's going to die.
He's got it. Hey. 100%. Like time. You can't replace time.
No.
Like now. I mean, he pays people pays people to teach his kids how to ride bikes, bro. Anyway, like, yeah, they would never, like,
We've got to rest him. He's not.
yeah, like,
Next
you
minute they're
remember-
writing like that.
Yeah. It's like, you remember.
Writing upside down, bro. What do you teach him?
As a kid, you remember these things. You remember who taught you. You remember riding a bike, and you want to be, as a parent, you want to be in those memories with them, you know? Not some random dude teaching me how to ride my bike, whatever it is. That's right. Nothing can replace, I think, the time. Yeah, and we all got to be like, I'm not the greatest at it. I'm always working or whatever, and sometimes get zoned out here and they're asking questions and it's going to get a boot date. So that's it. But yeah, again, we're only doing the best we can.
But like that, it took me 3 years. The 3 years. Now I'm just like, starting to do that. Before
But
this,
it's a little bit,
panic. Got an email. Got to answer it.
Got to be on the ball.
Yeah.
I remember first 1, 2, 3 years. That's all it's about. You know, you're just trying to get to that next step. And the good you got there, like gyms are hard, man. Like gyms be one of the hardest industries, especially on Gold Coast, to crack it in.
Keeping people happy and interested, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like, what's the longest member?
Yeah, what would be the longest
what I
member
mean?
here? Payne and Tracy.
No, we've got members that have been here since we've brought this gym. So this gym's been open 5 years. We took over 3.5 years ago.
They've been here since the start.
Oh, and they're loving it. They're like,
Shredded.
they're comfy. They're happy. They're happy.
That's all it is. The environment. It's just about the environment. Like. We go to the gym every day. We've been here for 3-4 years, mate. Look at us. We're happy. We're comfy.
That's right.
We're cuddly.
Happy.
We're cuddly. We're cuddly.
Main thing is happy. You know,
That's it, right.
move the body, still happy.
Pay the fees. It's
Sponsor, donate.
You meet a lot of people though through like your gym and stuff, where you make a lot of contacts and stuff.
People come and go, yeah. People come and
know?
go. But biggest thing is treat them with kindness when they leave.
Yeah.
You know, you go to a lot of gyms where they, you're leaving. I see you, get up. You know, and then that's.
Take it personally.
Yeah.
And they won't come back.
We've had so many people come back just
Yeah.
by treating them good.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's got different reasons why they want to leave. They want to come back, they come back. If not, all good. We wish you well. We'll see them on the street.
Yeah.
Still talk to them, say hi.
That's it.
When you came here, like I was always vocal with you guys moving over. Like I remember when you came over for a holiday and took you and showed you around, and you guys, we want to move. And like you said, it took a while for you to actually move. When you first moved, you sort of were like similar to all of us, finding your feet, done a few little things here and there, just trying to bit of security, bit of was it construction? What is it? Machine operating. You did some machine operating. Then got the gig in the mines. That was 10 years.
Yeah. So
That
moving,
went so quick.
leaving the army, if you don't have any qualifications, you're pretty much solo man. You need to find what you want to do. I came over here, didn't know what I wanted to do, so I did security at the bars, and that was another eye opener because over here knives.
Yeah.
Stabbing in New Zealand was just mainly, fist fights.
Yeah.
Over here, stabbing, I was like, oh, shit, what the hell? This is another level. Then done security at the casino, but I got bored with security, so looking for something else. I ended up working with Jamie when he was doing that landscaping and earth moving. Jumped in with him, met up with another guy that was in labour hiring for the tunnels, the airport link. End up getting a job with them and built Airport Link. And then from Airport Link, just from networking, and all the boys moved to the coal mines. It's pretty much a new company moving to the mines, all fresh, never been coal mining before, underground, but it was the same similar process as tunneling. We used it in coal mining, just different machinery.
Yeah.
So we just got on with that. 10 years later, 10 years later. Before I left, I was miner driver, so I ended up supervisor, cutting the coal, running the crews.
Yeah.
Man, it's a hard jacker when you're getting old, especially on the joints. And I just take my hat off for the guys that are still doing it at 50 years old in that underground, It's like working in a sauna.
Yeah.
Manual handling under there.
So she's a different breed up there, eh?
I started getting, because you're on the machine for 12 hours and it vibrates. Vibrating for 12 hours.
Covering coal.
Working through
Wet.
slop, mud,
Yeah.
dragging big 10-foot bolts, through the mud. And I was like, body's starting to feel it now. So I was looking for something else. And then that's when I was like, I want to open up a gym. And I was with Fitstop already at the time. So I was like, I want to open a Fitstop.
Yeah.
For a couple of years, so I was like, nah.
Did you see yourself staying with Fitstop? Obviously, there's been F45, they've come and gone. Fitstop seems to have like lasted, like still going strong. You still see them. Do you think, long term, is it to stay within the franchise, or do you want to do your own, or are you locked into the franchise, or like?
You do buy a sign up on a franchise agreement, and that runs out every 5 years. But to be honest, like Fitstop's programming is like second to none. You can't fault the programming. They're always evolving, always looking for something new. Like if there's events coming up, that they'll even plan it in the programming. So you're doing it. You don't have to go outside and do outside stuff to do an event. It's pretty much in the programming. That's the good thing about Fitstop. They're always trying to evolve and keep up with the times.
I see you guys partner. Use like EBT for diets for your members and all that. I see Sal, tagging and including so that works as well. Like they work. Was that part of them, or was it just you guys going to them and offering that?
Just Sal's got a connection with Adam and Joey.
Yeah. Cool.
She was one of Adam's first clients.
Yeah.
And then it just grew a strong friendship, and then I think we're the only gym in.
I remember years ago when you guys used to go around Tracy or someone used to share screenshots or something, and then it's just bang, like that was years ago. So we're on this EBT, and then I would look at the menu, and then how that's grown is crazy.
Yeah, he's doing well. Like he's just massive now.
Oh, it's a marketing beast now.
Yeah. So they've got that to fall back on for nutrition and that.
Yeah.
It's all hooked up.
So one-stop shop, eh? One-stop shop.
Yeah. Well, we look after the training. They look after the nutrition. It works well.
Yeah.
And we get good results. Like a lot of our members have been in. They've won it. Few of them. 10 grand.
Yeah. Well.
5 grand. First one they ever done prize money. Laurie won 5 grand. Then it was 10 grand. Tracy, Taina, them came top 5, and
really
a couple of the others.
Taina and Tracy? Wow.
Taina came top 5, and last two go.
Oh, it's good, man, for a little gym and small part, mate. He's doing really well, man. Again, it's just awesome. Not surprised. Yeah.
It's not easy. It's it's like, I think when you first told us, you said it's going to take you like 2 years. 2 years, and then you start seeing the rewards.
Yeah.
Got to get through those first 2 years, eh?
Oh man, it's like hard.
Yeah. Call me Mystic Mac, bro.
You feel like giving up, Yeah. Because it's like gyms are like this.
Yeah, of course.
Numbers up, you feel high. Numbers go down, and you try not to take it to heart. But in the first 2 years, you take it to heart, and then you feel down. When the numbers are down, you're down. But you got to leave that at the door. Come in.
Yeah. It's all noise, bro. You built it. You know the flow. Like again, it's like our business. So if the phones are running quiet, I just know there's only a matter of time before they'll turn and they'll go, and then
stay consistent.
Stay consistent. Keep be passionate. Yeah. Do the right job. Do the right thing by people. Deliver on what you're going to deliver on. The rest of it works itself, man. Yeah.
Be invested. Yeah. So that's the goal. Build the team.
Yeah.
Have it under management. Have it under management.
Mad. Scale.
Come see you.
Also, bro, Matt Chat.
Yeah, bro.
That was a good one. One of the best, bro. Fitstop Coomera, if you want results, come and see Q.
You want to race or you want to pace?
Nah, we'll race this. We're going to race it.
Yeah. 20 cows?
20 cows, 20 push-ups.
Hey.
Yeah. But just,
Give us a countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Ooh, feel the power over there. Woo! Nice. Okay, it's not over yet. 20 or 40?
20.
Okay. Nice.
I'm not losing anything.
Nice, Jenny.
Well, awesome, mate.
Thanks for your time.
Awesome, bro. Cheers, bro.
How's the lungs?
Hey, recovered now.
Make sure we edit the hard work we did there, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Make it
More
look,
rounds than ever seen.
just make it look like you won.
Thanks for supporting us here at Jim Bros Roast and Reviews. If you'd like to see any of your trainers on the podcast, drop a comment and tag them below. Someone who hustles, adds value, motivates you, or is just a hectic trainer and a good chat. Tag them in the comments below, and we'll do our best to get them on the Roastcast.
Jim Bros Roast in Review.